So welcome back to our Ghurid campaign, and of course, yesterday we helped our friend take down the Saffrids, and we started on our goal of, if we look over here, establish Bactrian supremacy, and for that, we do need to take this whole region so we can form the Empire of Bactria. So that is our current goal, because when we form that, then we're going to start moving down towards India. Now, I did ask for some suggestions, like keeping our faith or changing. Most people recommended staying as the Buddhist faith, or there was a few people saying we should turn to Zionist. But I think, yeah, most people said Buddhism, so we're going to stick with this faith. Maybe at some point we will create a new one, I'm not sure. And for culture, what we're going to do, because of course, at some point, we do need to head down into India. So I think we will make a few hybrid cultures with some other Indian cultures along the way. So we probably won't just stay as this for the whole time. But, you know, we'll see what happens. And our friend is independent. He is, of course, married to our daughter, Fatima, who has the craziest tag in front of her name I have ever seen in this game. Zabulistan Bene Bachen. Great. But I noticed this guy's primary heir, still not of our faith. So hopefully at some point that changes and our family can technically take over this, although it will be of his house. But for the meantime, we need to make a start on expanding. Right now we're 53. Our player here is only 23 still, and he's had his first child. So things are going well in the family. And also most people did recommend as well going all the way up to max house unity, which is, yeah, I think that will be for the best, because we are going to try and land a lot of our family now. With this character, we have a domain limit of 10, so we're not exactly too worried about giving land to vassals anytime soon. But what we're going to do is keep expanding. Now, we are in a bit of prestige debt, so I think to fix that, we could maybe romance our wife. There we go. And if that's successful, we get some prestige. So, declaration of love. So we can sing a love ballad, write a poem, impress him by winning a sparring match, or go with my gut in the moment. She's vengeful, temperate, and chaste. We'll write her a love poem. The candle is burning low when I finally finish my poem. Before I send it, I give it one last read. The touch of your hand is the life-giving sun of my world. I wish only to hear your voice again, that I may know true joy, my darling Nissan. The waiting is unbearable. The thought of rejection makes me sick to my stomach. When her reply arrives, I tear the seal with shaking hands. While I cannot encourage you, my liege, I am most grateful for your kind words. Yours faithfully, Nissan. I mean, we are already, you know, she's my wife already, and we have a lot of children together, 5 of them. The rest of them were with, of course, this woman who did die, or disappeared without a trace, actually. Okay. So maybe she just ran away. Okay, fair enough. Now, a county I want to get is off this guy, but he has very, very powerful allies. So instead, our first war today is going to be against this guy. We also have no money to do a hunt or a feast or anything. Right now, actually, we're in a very bad spot with no money and no prestige. Now, we can still declare the wars, but then we will lose loads of fame and stuff. But we have Frozen Delight. This is my vassal. She has a barony title. Before anyone else, my keen-eyed and sweet-toothed vassal has noticed a conspicuous deficiency at the dinner table. There is no faluda, she exclaims, referring to the cold dessert with noodles, syrup, and rose water that is every Persian's delight. I'm sorry, that sounds disgusting. Cold noodles. I'm not sure about that one, but I sent for the purveyor, she continues, and she told me that Yakchal ice houses in Darmashan have collapsed in an earthquake. We must do something at once, lest the whole court will suffer and become so haggard one could mistake us for Eastern mystics. I do not need this kind of excuses, nor do you. She hates us a bit, and we get a small health boost, but courtier and guests don't like us, and romance schemes are 30% worse. So let's not do that. We can spend 65 gold, then we lose 25 development growth. But we lose that anyway. Or next time, bother me with a real problem. We're going to have to go with this one. We don't have the gold. We are going to gain stress, but we're not spending that much gold. And right now, we're trying to get gold. Do you want to ransom somebody? Yes. Do we have any other prisoners? We have 4. Any of you worth any money? If not, you can just stay there, to be honest. Right now, though, we are very, very stressed. The dog, my lord, a guard approached me with a dog in tow. I found this creature wandering the garden. What should we do with it? You know what? Let's get a dog, because I believe right now we have no animals. We give the tiger away to somebody in prison. I think it ate him. Choplicker. Perfect name. So he's 2 years old, female, adventurous, silver body color, and hazel eyes. Right, we can demand some money from our vassals. So we are going to do that. This guy hates me anyway, and it does affect our house unity slightly, but right now it's still in the middle, so I'm not too worried about that. But we do have some gold now, so maybe hunts are they're so expensive. Like, yeah, we need more gold still. We have to wait until we get a bit more gold. You want to ransom? Ooh, you want to ransom her for 50 gold? Yes. So now what we can do is we can go ahead and do a hunt. And then once we do a hunt, we'll have some prestige where we can start thinking about actually doing some wars. So we're going to put our intent on Slay Beast, and we're going to leave it at that. And what I'm going to do, I think I don't need anything else from here. We're going to instead switch to a diplomacy focus and go down a majesty one. That gains us 1 more prestige per month. And then we can pick up things like Firm Hand, Inspiring Rule, and Praetorian Guard, just to try and get a bit more prestige because we desperately need it for some wars. We have Hunt, a fresh start. I will be hosting a hunt in Bermain, and time has come for us to depart. I have no doubt I will soon be returning home, covered in glory. It's true, there's nothing quite like a good old-fashioned hunt. We have run away or lost. As we manage to get through the dangerous path, we decide to rest for the night. As I walk around the encampment, suddenly a strange feeling that someone is missing bothers me. I ask around, and everybody agrees on one thing: that they don't remember seeing this San all day. At the same time, people are repeating a rumor that she wanted to meet me. I know that we are passing by his lands, but I'm not sure why Nassan would do that. I bet she has just lost somewhere in the dry lands as we speak. So apparently I'm confused because she wanted to see me and we're passing by my place. So apparently I live out here. Fair enough. Well, if she's coming to see me, I mean, but if she's lost, I guess we'll mount a search party. Whoa. We found her. She just became my rival. What? Right. Apparently Nassan is suddenly my rival. That makes no sense, but as we wait for the arrival of the rest of the guests, my servants can get started on the preparations. The gamekeepers check the scrublands each day for signs of quarry, while establishing a camp closer to the hunting grounds. Soon. Right, so this is, we kind of need a hunt master, a master of the hunt even, just because it helps our success chance. So, we got this guy. He is disfigured, and he is my court physician, or our vassal who hates us. You know what? We're going to go with this guy. It's always good to have your court physician to like you, because otherwise they may just kill you. But the master of the hunt summons the party to gather as the light reaches the camp in the scrublands near Bermain. The local gamekeepers have scoured the vicinity for recent tracks and fumes. There is clearly a small gazelle buck nearby, but no recent traces of larger game. Right, so we can hunt the gazelle, go for a hyena, fox, or an antelope. You know what? It does affect our success chance, which isn't very high anyway, but let's go for a hyena. And a scheme at court, somebody is trying to kill our court physician and our master of the hunt's wife. Ooh, and their child has Leaper. They're having a rough time, but hunting dog trots along beside me, obviously enjoying time outside. Suddenly freezes and starts barking, and a couple of seconds later, something can be heard moving through the underground. Something big. Bark turns into growl just as the wolf bursts into our path. Come on, get it. So 80% chance we successfully take the hunt down, or 20% chance we don't. I will take it down man to wolf. So we get improved prowess, and success chance increases. So we go improved prowess, +1 prowess, or hunting trophy, more prestige. I'll go for hunting trophy. Did we do it? Yeah, there we go. So we did manage to take down that wolf, but now we have under my wing. Oh, look at that. He's come along to our hunt. He actually made his way, but my party and I stalk through a copse, eyes peeled for any sign of a hyena. From the canopy above, a soft twittering spills forth, growing louder as we advance. It is a nestling screeching for its mother. An agile huntsman brings down a fluffy ears, an unfledged raptor chick from the oak. What luck. Only young birds caught in the wild can be properly trained to hunt. So we can get a hunting raptor. Ooh, 1 more prestige per month. Or we can give it to our friend or put it back. Oh, you know what? I think we'll put it back. I think 150 prestige is better than 1 extra per month. So you know what? We'll just take the 150 and put it back. My Ashwar signals across the drylands. The whole hyena pack crouches in a hollow not far off. The beasts bolt up on our approach, laughing the alarm as they retreat into the tall grass, fangs snarling. We chase after the fleeing spotted vermin, focusing on the largest of the group. now begins the real chase. After it, we ride. Gain 75 prestige, but this method is more perilous, but it does increase success chance. Steady, mind the ravine. You will attempt to corner it, or this way, we head it off. We can ambush it. You know what? After it, we ride. Cornering the hyena. After hours of riding, we are finally cornering the wildly beast. Our chase has not been in vain. Whether tired or defiant, the hyena at last halts, turns towards us, and lets out an almighty laugh. The huntsmen quickly surround the growling animal, which glowers at me, its bared fangs frothing and dripping with saliva. I will shoot it. We gain 50 prestige. I will bring it down myself. Does have a 20% chance of us dying. Unleashing the hounds. Stop, release the poor thing. No. And forward huntsman, kill it because we're craven. I will shoot it down. Yeah, let's take it down. I take aim as the party keep the exhausted animal in place. Exhale and loose. The arrow strikes true, straight into the beast's heart. That's how you do it. So, hunts like these are a pure joy. I cannot wait for next year. There is nothing quite like the thrill of bringing down a mighty beast. The master of the hunt directs the breaking up, clumsily skinning the carcass before letting the game masters take over. We place the eager dog's share of the spoils on a stretch hide before departing for camp and home. So I'll keep a memento. We get hyena fangs, a bit more prestige. We gain 375 prestige as well, or we can give that, but if we give it to him, he likes us less. So I guess we're keeping it for ourselves, and just like that, we are now up to 400 prestige. Child of my dynasty. So who's this? Gulgun. Oh god. She's not married. Let's find a marriage for Gulgun. Yes, we can actually get her married to a dwarf, and he's of our faith. Yes, matrilineal though. Gotta be done, right? That'll be like the dwarf part of our family. Hopefully at some point we can get them some land. But we have tempting fruit. Our road takes us through treacherous parts of Karaka. While I scan for any dangers ahead, a rustling bush grabs my attention. Could it be a wild animal? As I brace myself for impact, Nissan jumps out of the bush instead, holding a plant. You scared me, Nissan. Anyway, let me see what you have here. Some kind of fruit, I exclaim. Yes, it looks and smells so delicious. I wonder what it tastes like. Maybe I'll take just a little bite, she says. So we're lovers and rivals. Hold on, what if it is poisonous? Or let her eat it. I mean, realistically, we would say, hold on, what if it's poisonous? Please be harmless. Oh god. We both gained it, she still ate it. So unknown plant rash, tiny health penalty for 5 years. That's not too bad. And here we go. Gulgun is married to Da the dwarf. Let's go. Sadly, her first daughter didn't pick up dwarf. And this is a marriage between our son, Roshan, and these guys, which gets us, I believe it was some... Oh, yeah, this is with the Zumbills. Yeah, we're going to do that. We've got a lot of alliances going on with... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, Roshan just come of age. Slaying in battle? Wasn't he on my hunt with me? Wait, it was yesterday. Okay, so Roshan come of age. He picked up Flamboyant Trickster. That's not important. What battle was he slaying in? So this is my vassal, who absolutely hates me, did not raise a finger to assist them, and my traveling entourage were assaulted outside their holding. Okay, so we've just returned home. They were ambushed while returning home, and that vassal did nothing to help. So right now, the Zumbills are... We still have the alliance, but now it is ruled by Lacan. Hopefully, he can be just as successful, and we're still allies, so we can still be friends. But I am actually gutted about that. Is there anything we can do to our vassal? I think we need to do something, right? But you did not help, so he must have been attacked just out by here. So you know what? You are losing your title. I do not care. You do not deserve that title. You absolute scum. So let's just get rid of her. And we'll give the city to somebody else. Maybe. Who do we give it to? Yes. This guy, he's a master of the hunt, court physician. We'll give him that barony title. Now he doesn't really like me, but, I mean, he's got pretty good, okay-ish stats, I guess. He could be our marshal. So I think we'll make him our marshal, just like that. But now we have loads of prestige. We're going to make sure we can keep protecting the Zumbills. That is one of our goals as well. We need to make sure that these guys stay in power and keep their land. So anytime they're at war, we are going to step in and help them. But it is now time for us to expand. Right now, we have 2 stacks of Ayars and 1 stack of Onagers. So our army's okay. It's not amazing. But what I want to do conquer county against these guys and start that expansion. Once we take this, we can start expanding through like this area. And the goal is take like most of this. And then once we have like all of that, then we try and go for the Ghurids. But for now, I don't think we can really take on the Ghurids in a proper battle. I think they would have not many issues defeating us. And we do have allies, but I don't want to waste prestige and call them if we don't have to. Now, he's calling his allies, but I'm going to try and hold off unless I desperately... Ooh, another one. I think we can still win. We'll let our marshal and now our vassal take control and command the army. But I think, hopefully, we can still win and not waste prestige on calling allies. But... Sweet Lady Nasan, I sigh as I kneel before her. My only desire is to bring you honor and happiness. Pray, tell me how I can prove my love for you. Nisan gives me a long look. Lady Norken's necklace is lovely, she says, and nods her head in the direction of her. So she wants it, so we can pay 35 gold to get it. Give her a favor for a necklace. That's this guy's wife. Yeah, we'll just give a favor. We cook. I can't imagine there's too much she can do with that. No. Suri has transcended to its material form at 55 years of age. He drank himself to death. A keen and dedicated hunter, he loves to spend entire weeks in the wilderness looking for the most elusive game. Farzan ascends to the throne. Blessed with an abundance of friends, Farzin is likely to find strong support for his rule. Only at 55, and as you can see, got distinguished, faithful, fought 11 wars, 8 defensive, 3 defensive, 1 hunt, and attended 1 grand tournament, which, if you remember, we didn't actually get to attend. Drunk himself. Clearly, he couldn't deal with the death of his friend. And what has that done to our land? Yes. So, right now, we still hold the center part, which is great, but our brother Roshan has these 2 counties, and then our nephew, which is Naharan's son, did get a county as well. And what about over here? Oh, so they both got 2 each. So our other sons then didn't get landed then? All right. Oh, that is right. So his one brother got land, and then because the second oldest died, his son got some land as well. Okay, but drifting apart, times and people change. Sometimes those who are closest to us seem to become strangers. Farzin, my brother and friend Roshan, smiles sadly. I feel there is no friendship left between us. But remember all the good times. Yeah, let's try and stay friends. We're going to make sure these are on the council, or I guess just him for now, and this guy. So how have you got the throne then? These guys over here are changing thrones a lot. So the last ruler died, internal injuries. Now we have this guy. Okay. So for our brother, which is this guy, he can be our spy master. We're going to make sure we're swaying him. We're friends, so he shouldn't really kill us, right? And then for our chancellor, we're going to give it to this woman here who's a baron. This guy can be my steward. And then for our marshal, who do we want? We have this guy who's a knight for us. He was a peasant leader. You know what? That kind of works. Right now, we're losing 8.5 gold per month. Yeah. What we need to do, we are stewardship focused. We got Midas touch. If you remember, Farzin was really good. He's ambitious, temperate, diligent, wrathful, Midas touched, athletic, irritable, and of course, a detractor. The main problem is we only have 2 counties right now. What I need, honestly, I kind of need this guy's land. I want to hold this whole duchy. So at some point, we are probably going to revoke this guy's land. I'm not going to touch my brother's land, to be honest. I'm kind of okay with them having land. And you know what? We can lead the army ourselves. We seem like quite a good character. Hopefully, we have more children soon as well. But we are going to stick for a little bit longer and go down with the domain focus. See if we can win this war still. We need a tax collector. So let's make sure this guy's the best. Don't know who he is. He's just in our land serving as a knight. But you know what? He's quite young. Let's find him. Maybe somebody to marry. Our sister. You know what? Our sister's not married. Why not? Make sure it's matrilineal. And let's get them married. But let's see if we can win this now. They're going to come in to attack. So hopefully we can have sieged this before they do. I mean, if they don't come in for an attack, all we have to do is head down here and siege this southern county. And that's both his counties siege, and they automatically lose. So, I mean, if they don't stop us and don't unsiege, we will win here. Yep, we've won. They're too slow. Lost in thought. So, our daughter picks up pensive. Nice. And what is this? Negotiating alliance. Yes, that is our nephew, and he's part of the Zumbills. And also, the Zumbill leader, he wants an alliance as well. So, we're going to take that. I do want to stay allies with them for as long as I can. But there we go. We can enforce demands, and we have picked up an extra county. Now, while I can still hold it, I'm just probably, honestly, gonna keep a hold of it. But I think what I need to do, we're in a lot of debt again now. This is gonna be a problem. Let's pick up some secondary spouses as well, maybe, or maybe not yet. Let's think about that another time. I want this guy's land. I want to hold this whole duchy. He hates me because we're on the Zakat thing. 1 seat on council. He's got that. Offensive wars, no alliances, powerful clan vassal, unpreferred heir, opinion of predecessor. So if you remember at the start, this was like the other branch of our family. Right, I think I'm just going to do it. This guy's wrathful. This guy doesn't like me. We want his land. So guess what? We're going to take it. We're going to raise all our men now. He's going to stand up against me. Hopefully, there we go. My brother didn't stand up. We have an alliance, I think. Oh, no, we don't. I mean, do you want an alliance? Yes, he does. Let's do that. Child of my dynasty. So look at that already. Our tax collector's just had a daughter with her. Yeah, we've got an alliance now with Roshan. So we can stay friendly and, you know, work together. And over time, as we pick up more land, maybe his own land can grow. But we need to steward again. Our brother-in-law. Yes, the Dwarven family. I hope they have kids soon. What we're going to do is raise all. And we're going to go straight away and just jump on his capital, to be honest. But I go find Nissan, our mother, in her study, only to be greeted with an empty room. Leisurely leafing. Is that a way to say going through her papers? But there we go. I come across something that is undeniably plans against my cousin, Norgan. Our cousin is this woman. Not sure. Okay, so she's from the House Zumbils, and she's married to our the guy who had the barony title. So we can expose it. Oh, I saw nothing. I saw nothing. You know what? If that's what you want to do, that's what you can do. But I can't believe just how close after Fira's died that our character drunk himself to death. It's like the game did it on purpose. My son in there we go. You know what? Let's do it. I'm assuming this is his name and not a tag. Fira's. That's right. Yes. I think, you know what? Let's honor our father's best friend and a bit of honor towards our closest allies. But we need to siege this county, hopefully pretty soon, before he sieges that. There we go. And now what we can do is enforce that, and then we can just revoke his title, and he can't do anything about it. I'm going to let him go, though. I see no reason in holding him. He is our family, but he wasn't from, like, my branch of the family, and they've always kind of caused us problems. So at least now, we do hold an entire duchy for ourselves, and we got to keep it that way. Oh, I think we lost some of the land we built up as well, this one. Yeah, look at that. That is okay, though. He will earn more money now and eventually just pay more money towards me, so it's not that bad. But instead, we can build this county up. So we want to build these because these are good for development growth as well. And we'll make sure our steward is back on increasing development. This county over here, we're just going to hold temporarily. I'm not going to build in it. Eventually, it will just be given away. But we've now made a nice start. Basically, all these people that are green colored over here, that's kind of the land we need. The Ghurids are facing somebody's claim, is it? Yeah, okay. So maybe they get overthrown, although it looks like they probably should be able to defend that. And I'm curious, what happened to the Saffrid dynasty? Like, do they still have rulers then? Where are they? 20 living members and top rank. The only landed Saffrid is this guy over here. And he has 500 men, and he's not exactly doing so great right now. Oh, look at that. He's allied to us and our brother and vassal as well. But once we're out of debt, we're going to do a little bit more war, I think. I think that's what we've got to do. Build unique structures. I want to mess around with this soon, but I think we'll do stuff like this with Cities of Wonder once we actually have an empire title. Because someone did say, once we take the decision to establish Bactria, our capital changes. If that happens, maybe our capital is going to have to change. So for now, we're going to hold out on doing any of the Cities of Wonder stuff. But chop liquor, feet and paw. It has become a habit to walk chop liquor daily, and I am not sure which of us enjoy the fresh air and sunset the most. Chop liquor bounds ahead and looks back at me and barks as if to say catch up. And on we walk, so we gain a medium health boost for 10 years. I will take that. I'm just worried we're not making much money. Only making 1.6 a month. What I'm going to do, I'm going to reset perks and take the stress. And I think golden obligations and then 10% more vassal taxes. And what else? Gonna head down for fearful troops as well soon, just to try and make a little bit more money. But of course, now we're stressed. I sit brooding on my throne, my heart heavy with memory, mulling over things I did years and years ago. Did I work hard enough back then? Did I toil avert trouble or cause it? Have I ever truly done the right thing. So, I swear I'll punch someone. We get excruciating irritations. 10 years, we're not taking that. I'm going for a ride. Oh, God. We're gonna... Oh, no. You know what? We are gonna pick up this. So, -2 diplomacy and intrigue. We lose a little bit of stress. We were getting very stressed out, so I did not want to do that. We can ransom this guy as well, so we're going to do that. Because right now, we desperately need money. Fearful troops will help a little bit up to 2.1 now. But yeah, we're just not making much money at all. Now, over here, we're making like no money. So you know what? I think I'm not going to grant this guy any land. I hope he loses this so we can like make somebody else over here. So if we look at duchy titles, we could have a whole vassal have this. But right now, this is split up between 2 of them. So I am going to land somebody new over here. Because then they can maybe fix the control, build it up themselves. And what we're going to do, we're going to look for some family members. I kind of want to keep most of the people I land of my dynasty. So is there only that many people we could land? What about sister? Can't land a sister because you can't grant titles to women. Okay, so instead, what we could do is if we look at our family, of course, Fatima, she's done her own thing now, staying over there. We have Mona, who is married to our cousin, the current ruler of the Zunbils. And now we have Freyba, who is married. Gulgun is married. And then we have this woman who's not married. What I'm going to do, Freya, we're going to grant this guy the title because they are matrilineally married. So if we do that, we're getting 50 stress because you're ambitious. You know what? For now, we'll just take that. And now what happens, look, is when this guy has children, they will be of my dynasty. So it will go to my dynasty eventually. But because you can't grant it to a woman, you can't do it straight away. But over time, that will work out okay. We need a tax collector. We have nobody good. We're just going to have to put this guy. He was our former marshal, I believe. He can be our tax collector. And he's already overworked. Like, you've had the job for about 3 seconds. But the hour is late. We've had this event before, so I won't go into it. But basically, he's up late at night sorting through the taxes. So I can help him. Why don't you take a break? Oh, good. My vassals expect their taxes to be handled efficiently. We'll help him. Why not? But right now, stuck in debt. Who is this? So this is the marriage to the Zumbil leader. Let's do that. There we go. Upper gear. So this is the land we just took. And our brother Roshan thinks it should be his. No. Didn't you have enough land already, like? Do you know what I mean? Oh, we have Ahina Fang, so we'll make sure they're put on as well. Is there a kingdom title we can make? The Taharid is the kingdom title, so odds are we are not going to be a king for some time. We do need to start making a lot more money. So this guy, it is my duty to inform you that irrefutable evidence has been unveiled, proving that your marriage is consanguineous in nature. This information will stay between us two if you end this unholy union at once. How about you take a hook and be quiet? Yeah, that's what I thought. Old tales. My gate pauses as I descend into the cellar. I fancy I can hear a voice. Yes, there it is. I spy my mother Nassan beside a fire, grandly holding her grandchild Afshan, enraptured with the story. I listen in as well, catching only strayed passages. The San is recounting some tales from a life well lived, and the stories of times both new and old clearly ring very true with Afshan, whose mouth hangs excitedly agape. Mind if I join this merry circle? We get elder advice, less stress gain, and learning lifestyle experience. Oh, this is sweet. Best leave them to it. We'll leave them to it, and she has a chance of increasing one of her skills. And she got one more intrigue. Very nice. We need to get if you have any advice, what can I do? Because we're not making money. I guess one thing we could do is take some titles off some of our family, but I don't really want to do that. I'm actually going to extol virtuousness on our brother Roshan. There we go. I want to get this up all the way to harmonious. And one thing we can do, I believe, is if we offer guardianship, get +2. So we could like offer guardianship. Does it have to be me? What if our mother does it? We get +2 unity. So actually, if we go over to these people and actually just offer guardianship, like our half sister, +2. So that can actually help slowly bring it up. So let's see if we can at least get it to friendly right now. You have a child, so offer guardianship. My sister, oh, -2. Why is that -2? I'm not sure why sometimes it's +2, sometimes it's -2. I thought that would be +2. It's -2 as well. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there. A mind to mold. So young Suri, Roshan's son, has at last arrived for his education. Sam will soon begin her lessons. There we go. So that is the future heir, I believe then. There we go. So he's being taught by Nissan. Wait, Challenge house head. Greetings. I would like to discuss your place as head of the house Ghurid. I believe it is time for a change. You want to challenge me to be the house head? Let's go. Come on then. Challenge brought House Ghurid. So Roshan arrived to give his spurious logic for taking over as the leader of House Ghurid. I am polite enough to embracing him before the talks. He speaks of the history of our house, and at long last it comes. Brother, look at your health. I can take your burden. Is my health? Both our health is fine. You're right, so we can make him the house head. A worthy leader surely has coin to back up his claim. He really doesn't. Perhaps you should take over, but I want your guarantee. No. I thought we were maybe going to fight or something, or do like a diplomacy battle, but no. He challenged me to a question. How scary. We just got into the stabilization phase. I don't think we're going to be able to end this. We are not growing at a speed to be able to actually end the struggle. So I'm assuming, unless AI does it, which it's not looking likely, look how messy this is, the struggle is going to end with a concession ending, which, to be fair, I actually haven't seen yet. So I don't mind seeing that. And expectations, my daughter and ward, you were always there for me, and I hope you know that I am grateful. My daughter Afshan approaches me in a rare display of appreciation. When I need it, I expect you to be there for me too, or this is what it means to be a guardian. There we go, yes. But we're making 3 gold a month now with our army fully rebuilt. Work off some stress. Let's do that as well. As I finish yet another lap around my castle, I can already feel my worries dripping off me together with the sweat. Some people say I run away from my problems, but I say I run towards solutions. But we do need to get rid of some stress. You know what? Let's meditate as well. Embarking on an inner journey through the meditation is no trivial thing. Many preparations will need to be made, the last of which is deciding where I shall retreat to. So the comfort of my own castle. For 6 months, we get meditating in seclusion. In remote mountains, scorching heat. We'll do it in our own castle. Let's see what happens there. Hopefully, we can lose a little bit of stress. Since we died, most of our allies have actually stayed as well. We're still allied with these over here, which is good. They are at war, but it's not theirs, so they're not able to call me. But he's still nice and powerful as well. And a perk for the stewardship lifestyle. So I think we go towards this. Holding taxes plus 15. If someone's plotting to kill my courtier, I mean, she's not really important, so sadly, I don't really care, to be fair. Oh, I did quickly want to add in this video because I did forget to mention it while recording, but of course, last time we had the historical invasion mod spawn this guy, so we do have 2 caliphs right now, and so far, he has been around for 6 years, and he's already expanded this much. So, the Fatimid Empire is growing very fast, and I assume next, he may go for Egypt. So we now have 2 pretty powerful Muslim faiths that may soon border us, but I did forget in the video, so I just wanted to add this part in just to show you guys how he's coming along, and we will keep an eye on him going forward because unlike the other invasions like this one and this one, it's more so connected to us and may eventually affect us. But for today, I'm gonna leave that there. It's only picked up 1 extra county. Hopefully next time we can build up a little bit of money, and I think we can do all of these or most of them in one video next time, so I think that will be the goal. But this was a sad episode. Oh, our best friend died in 896. And then in 897, so 1 year later, Suri drank himself to death. Clearly not able to live with it. But thank you all so much for watching. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.